Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Flippinlicks episode number 5. Today our beats per minute is bumped up 3 more to 92, so now we're 12 beats per minute faster than the first day we did it. What else is going on? Last night we had a show. Teddy Porter played with Sherry Chamberlain in Oklahoma City at the Blue Note. It was a lot of fun. We ended up playing for almost 2 hours and did a really cool jam. But I could tell that the practice I've been doing lately has helped me in the show. So hopefully you're still keeping up, or at least doing your own practice as much as you can. And today I want to show you a little more in depth of how I've been practicing these licks on my own outside of the video. So I'm going to turn on the metronome for the speed that we were at. And what I like to do whenever whenever you're practicing a certain beat per minute every day, it's good to just kind of lock in and just play inside that tempo as much as you can, up until the point that you kind of feel like you really catch the groove. Which, if you've ever done that, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, just play with one long enough, and you really kind of feel it once you get into the groove of it. So I'm going to try to do that in a shorter amount of time, but let me just kind of show you how I've been practicing this lick. So this is the Zach Wild lick. Today we are at 92 beats per minute. So it's really important to try to catch the groove every single day on whatever beat per minute that you're on, if you're trying to increase a little bit every day. So let's try it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there you go. So if you noticed, I just kind of played through the lick once and then went back and forth and just kind of hung around in areas that I felt like I needed to feel a little more solid about. Now, I didn't really feel like I caught the groove in that whole time until about the end of it. And at the end of it, it started feeling a little bit better. So it kind of takes a while for you doing that until it really kind of clicks into gear the right way. So encourage you to play with a metronome that long, especially and every day on whatever beat per minute you're set on, until you really catch that groove. Okay, so that's one of my tips that I do myself. Now for the next thing, let's talk about the other lick real fast. And I'm going to talk about moving around and playing a lick in all 12 keys and the pros to that. Alright, so we've been playing this lick in E's, which is the original key I wrote it in. And so we're playing it in the Dorian mode out of in the key of E, which is up. I kind of just think if there's when I'm soloing the key of E, my first thing I think of is the box. So the Dorian mode just adds a few notes inside there, but I'm still kind of thinking in my head, it's just kind of like this area of the world on the neck is the key of E. So let's play the lick real quick. Let's just play it with the metronome real fast to get that out of the way. Okay, here we go. A couple of times through it in the key of E. Alright, so we're getting a little bit faster with it. Still going pretty good, I think. I'm still trying to add that palm mute there at the end of that, so I need to work a little bit more on that. So that's something I gotta do. Anyway, So let's talk about moving that through all 12 keys. So when I learn a new lick, and it could be any lick, especially if it's in, the easier ones I think is if it's in like the box. So let's just say, let's take this lick, which is just like 3 note. You can land it wherever, but it's a very common rock and roll lick. So let's say you just learned that and you want to move it through all 12 keys. Okay, so we're starting in the key of E, which is a pretty common key for guitar. Okay, let's just say we're going. Alright, so now I want to move that. What I do is I move in fourths. So I want to move 1/4 above E. So how do I find that? You find your note on the top string, the key you're in, and then you just go down 1 string and find the note right below it, which in this case is A. So A is 1/4, 2, 3, 4 notes above E. Okay, so now I want to play that lick in A. So then I find A on the top string, which is right here in the 5th fret, and I play the lick there. Alright, so then I want to find what's a 4th above that. So I find back here I was in A, right? 1 note straight down a string right here is D. Alright, so now that's a 4th above A. So I want to find D on the top string, which is here, and I'm going to play that riff there. Alright, so then you're just going to continue doing that same process until you make it back to E. And you'll end up going through all 12 keys. So kind of the benefit of doing that is you end up practicing the lick a whole bunch of times. You move it around in different areas, so it's like your fingers are a little more spaced out once you get like to the F compared to E up here. So that's one trick to that is good. Also, you get really solid at knowing where your notes are on the top 2 strings, which is a really good thing for just like knowing where to solo next, or like wherever your bass chords are. So you end up getting a lot of different bonus things of trying that exercise out. So I definitely encourage you to do that. I think that's going to be all for today. Check back in tomorrow. We'll bump up the tempo another 3 beats and just keep trucking along. Have a good night. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.